Supreme Court Decision, Thompson v. United States, 23-1095. March 21, 2025. What was the case about? Patrick Thompson, a former Chicago alderman, took out 3 loans totaling $219,000 from a bank. After the bank failed, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, took over the loans. When discussing his debt with the FDIC, Thompson claimed he had borrowed only $110,000, omitting the additional $109,000 he had borrowed later. He was charged under 18 U.S.C. Section 1014, a law that makes it illegal to knowingly make false statements to influence certain financial institutions. The big legal question: does this law criminalize statements that are misleading but technically true, or only those that are outright false? The Supreme Court's decision: only outright false statements are criminalized. The court unanimously ruled that Section 1014 does not cover statements that are merely misleading if they are not actually false. In other words, to be guilty under this law, a person must make a statement that is factually untrue, not just misleading. Why the court said that? The law specifically uses the word false, not misleading. The court noted that false and misleading are different. A statement can be misleading without being false. Since the statute only mentions false, it doesn't apply to merely misleading statements. Other laws distinguish between false and misleading statements. The court observed that many other statutes explicitly prohibit both false and misleading statements. The absence of the word misleading in Section 1014 suggests that Congress intentionally chose not to include it. Precedent supports this interpretation. The court referenced previous decisions indicating that Section 1014 requires a statement to be false, not just misleading, to be criminal. What this means: this ruling clarifies that under Section 1014, only statements that are factually false are criminalized. Misleading statements that are technically true do not fall under this statute. As a result, Thompson's conviction was vacated, and the case was sent back to the lower court to determine if his statements were actually false. Subscribe for more!